We have some amazing volunteers who are some butt-kicking, badass women who are working hard. And we have some voters in Virginia that make up over 50% who are badass women. With so much badass women in this room, I thought you needed a couple of flat-ass guys like me. So that's why I'm up here, to make sure we balance out a little bit here. But let me tell you the other reason why I'm here. I think it's an exciting time for us as Democrats in the United States, and specifically as Democrats in Virginia. As you know, we have a national campaign going on, and everybody's talking about how amazingly diverse our party is, and all the 24 or 25 or 28 people that are running, that are standing on those stages. We have some amazing diversity. As somebody who came from another country, I will tell you, it is so exciting to see people that look like me, look like many of us in this room, who have different backgrounds, different ages and generations, different LGBTQ and religious backgrounds. And of course, we have so many amazing people who happen to be women who want to be our next president. And so for all of those folks that are out there, they're doing a great job as our national standard bearers. It's an exciting time for us to follow. But just in Virginia alone, we've seen some amazing diversity. Just the last few weeks alone, with the primaries going on, we saw some great people from all backgrounds running for all kinds of... So the future of our...
Sorry, you don't need it.
Oh, my time is up. So the future of Virginia Democrats is really exciting. But when you have such a wide field as we saw yesterday at the primary debates, and you saw with our primaries, there are times when we have too many people running for the same office that at times you see some conflicts. It just happens. There are times when we have different views and different personal loyalties to each other, maybe some geographic differences where we feel like we're actually running against each other and not supporting our own candidate. And that's okay. But you know what I found yesterday? Did anybody watch the debates last night? Anybody watch the debates? What I found really interesting, was it took a woman to stop the food fight among all of those guys. And it took a woman to make everybody focus on what's important, which is putting food on the table for American families and not having a food fight among ourselves. And I think that lesson of it taking a woman to bring some common sense, compromise, get people together in the room, get things done, and focus on our priorities, that's what this conference is all about. It's having women not only at the table, but setting the table. It's not only having women who run for office, but serving in the office. It's not only having women volunteering, but also voting and being part of the advocacy for why they need to have people who are elected to be held accountable so that they do what they say they'll do. And so here's what it comes down to, folks. You all, thanks to the amazing work that you did, especially those of us who serve in the House, we were the beneficiaries in 2017 of the energy, enthusiasm, the money, the resources, the voter registration, and the votes that you brought. Women helped us win the House with 15 new seats. So we went from 34 minority to 49 minority, and this year we're going to finish the job. Yes. Same thing with the Senate. Same thing with the Senate. We're at 19, we're going to pick up a couple more seats, and we're going to finish the job and have the majority. But it was a women, 11 out of 15 new members of the House happen to be women, and they're the reason why we were able to get Medicaid expansion done. They're the reason why we're able to get criminal justice reform done. They are the reason why we're able to get pay increases for teachers. They're the reasons why we're having a fight with environmental justice as our core of our values. They are the reason why Virginia is starting to look, act, and feel like our own priorities in enrichment. But here's the lesson, folks. We have to finish the job this year. Next year, we finish the job at the national level. And the reason why there's a direct correlation to Virginia taking the lead at the county level, the state level, and local levels to the federal is because last year, after you won our elections in 2017, you didn't sit down and say, okay, we did our job. You didn't say we're done. You said, we're going to double down in 2017, and we're going to pick up some more seats in 2018. And guess who led that charge once again? Women candidates led the charge. We had Elaine Luria, Abigail Spanberger, and our good friend from right here in Northern Virginia, Jennifer Wexton. 3 new women among the 24 women who serve in Congress as a result of Virginia taking the lead. So folks, we have to finish the job in 2019. We have to finish the job in 2020. And when it comes to 2021, my hope and my faith and my aspiration is Virginia will be led by women up and down every level of our government. And so we are excited for that day. But until then, let's remember this one thing. When women vote, Democrats win. But when women run, democracy wins. So, tonight, I am so excited to kick off this 3-day-long Women's Summit, 3rd annual. I'm so happy that you're all here. But don't let this conversation end in this Hilton Hotel. When you leave here, take this conversation to every corner, every precinct, every neighborhood, every tract of your neighborhood, and make sure you finish your job. And to make sure that you hear how important this is, for not just for the House, but for the Senate, let me introduce you to my counterpart, the state senator who represents Tyson's, Janet Howell.